let's move on and talk about the assets on the blockchain.
Prepare for launch. 3, 2, 1.
Just now we're talking about that blockchain is for moving value from one person to the other person. And basically, value is also information, because we are recording the information of how much I have and how much you have, right? And if you do not have any assets on the blockchain, what are we going to move? Nothing for us to move. So whatever assets on the blockchain, we call it a token. So a token is kind of a way for us to record certain things on the blockchain. So we have two main assets on the blockchain. One is the fungible token, one is non-fungible token. The fungible token is just like the cryptocurrency that we are using. They are like our fiat currency as well, the concept. Like if I have $1 and you have $1, we exchange our dollar. It's not going to affect whatever value that we have, because you still have $1 and I still have $1. So that is the fungible token. Cryptocurrency, they are all fungible tokens. Non-fungible token is like our passport, for example. You have a passport and I have a passport. Because our passport is quite standardized globally, it might look exactly the same size, same thickness, and if we are from the same country, it might even be the same color. It looks exactly the same from outside, but once you flip it inside, all the informations are very unique to you and to me. If we exchange our passport, it's totally different, because you are not me, I'm not you. And then if I hold your passport and going through the custom, I won't be able to pass through. So that is non-fungible token. And you might have heard it quite a lot recently, because it make it big to the world, because there's one digital artist who sold his non-fungible token artwork for $69.3 million US. And since then, people have starting to look at non-fungible token more, and more artists is minting the non-fungible tokens on the blockchain. But matter of fact, before 2017, people are already starting to trade non-fungible token. And if you have heard of the CryptoPunk, the CryptoKitty, they are all non-fungible token. Each of these non-fungible tokens are unique by itself. There will be no other that is exactly the same. That is a term called the semi-non-fungible tokens, where, for example, if I have an artwork, I mint it into a non-fungible token, but I want to make it into limited editions. And each of these editions, I number them. So they are still kind of like unique by itself, because it has its own serial number. But by looking at the NFT, the picture of it, they are the same. So this is they call it semi-NFT. Okay, NFT does not have to use to be represent artwork. It can be represent anything that is unique by itself. For example, if in the future our government willing to accept using blockchain in our government administrations, and we would like to use an NFT to represent our car. So now our car registrations card is going to be represented by an NFT. How by using this make it easy for us? We can just have this NFT with all the information of this car recorded, and we're going to put it on the blockchain. So whatever information cannot be changed, so this NFT represents this car. And if I want to sell this car over to Long, for example, all I need to do is just transfer this NFT to Long, and now Long owns my car. And this is gonna make all the informations very traceable and shorten the times of transferring of the ownership. So basically, non-fungible tokens can be the certificate of anything unique on the blockchain that would facilitate and expedite the transfer of the ownership. Just now I have mentioned that the key pair, where if you want to do any transactions, if you want to participate in the blockchain, you have to have an account. Now I would like to, why I bring this back up again is because I want to distinguish the difference between a wallet and an account or an address. Sometimes people will say that like, oh, okay, can you just send this much of cryptocurrency to my wallet? And people have that kind of concept that like wallet means the place where I receive this cryptocurrency. It can be correct, and sometimes it might not, because a wallet sometimes can hold different addresses. It's just like your wallet can hold different currencies, and sometimes that wallet is specifically only to hold that certain cryptocurrency. So you need to be clear what kind of wallet that you are actually using. My experience many years back, when I still very new in cryptocurrency, is I get an airdrop from a cryptocurrency built on Ethereum. So I thought that the wallet I have be able to receive that cryptocurrency, but actually it cannot. And when the cryptocurrency is transferred to my account, it be able to transfer, but I won't be able to transfer it out. Now this can be a bit technical. I'm not going to discuss it over here, because for Ethereum, all the address look the same, but they have different functions. The contract address will look the same, but they have different functions. Once you send it wrongly, you might not be able to move your funds anymore. It's less likely for you to make this mistake nowadays, because the technology has improved quite a lot with a better standard. But I just want to give you the concept that a wallet sometimes not necessarily mean the address for you to receive your cryptocurrency. Just be very sure that what kind of wallet that you are using. And some wallet only receives a certain type of cryptocurrency. Some receive a lot of different cryptocurrency from different blockchain even. And some cryptocurrency, some wallet is not that safe, because they're not necessarily non-custodian. If non-custodian means that like you own the private key, some they might not. It means that like your private key might be compromised. And the best way for you to keep your cryptocurrency, if you have a lot of it especially, and you do not plan to sell it or move it soon, get a cold wallet where it's detached from the internet, and that would keep it very safe. But make sure you know where you kept this cold wallet. And the cold wallet, it just looked like a thumb drive.